Lords of Waterdeep is a German-style board game designed by Peter Lee and Rodney Thompson and published by Wizards of the Coast in 2012. The game is set in Waterdeep, a fictional city in the Forgotten Realms campaign setting for the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game. Players take the role of masked rulers of Waterdeep, deploying agents and hiring adventurers to complete quests and increase their influence over the city. In 2013, Wizards of the Coast released an expansion to the game called Scoundrels of Skullport and an iOS version of the base game in collaboration with Playdic. Overview. In Lords of Waterdeep, the players are powerful lords trying to control the city of Waterdeep by gaining control of its treasures and resources through trickery, negotiation or force. Factions. Each color in the game represents a faction from the Forgotten Realms. The factions are as follows: yellow, Knights of the Shield; black, City Guard; blue, Silver Stars; green, Harpers; red, Red Sashes; gray, Greyhounds. Gameplay. Lords of Waterdeep is a strategy board game for 2 to 5 players. Each player takes on the role of one of the masked Lords of Waterdeep, secret rulers of the city. The players use their agents to recruit adventurers to go on one of 5 different types of quests, which earns rewards and increases that lord's influence over the city. Each player is dealt one of the Lords of Waterdeep, which is kept face down. They are allowed to look at the lord at any time. Each lord gives a player points at the end of the game for completing certain types of quests or controlling buildings. Lords of Waterdeep is primarily a worker placement game. Players place their agents on various spaces around the city, which allows them to take actions like collect money, gather adventurers, draw or play intrigue cards, or gain quests. Contents. Lords of Waterdeep includes a game board, a rulebook, 5 card stock player mats, 121 intrigue, quest, and roll cards, 130 wooden cubes, 6 pawns in 5 different colors, and score pieces, wooden player markers, and card stock tiles and tokens representing buildings, gold coins, and victory points. Expansion. In August 2013, Wizards of the Coast released a double expansion to the game titled Scoundrels of Skullport. The expansion contains 3 new game boards, a new grey faction, the Greyhounds, 1 more agent for each of the colors from the base game which are for use with a new variant, the long game. There are also 6 new Lords of Waterdeep cards, 15 new intrigue cards, 16 new quest cards, 24 new building tiles and 16 adventure caravan tokens. Each caravan token counts for 5 adventurers and are used when the colored blocks are running low. Mobile version. An iOS version of Lords of Waterdeep was developed by Playdic and released by Wizards of the Coast on November 21, 2013. An Android version was also promised to be in production, but there has been no further word of it since the iOS release. Reception. According to Ben Kuchera of Penny Arcade, Lords of Waterdeep has players hiring adventurers and vying for control of a single city. Eric Kane of Forbes said, "For a quick, entertaining game that requires actual thought, you could do much worse."